Hey everybody, it's Dr. Volk. Last time on Shadowgate, we got the Scepter. And in this episode, we're gonna try to make some more progress and explore some more rooms, this time on Shadowgate. Interesting thing, though, which is very unfortunate. I tried recording this episode once before, and unfortunately, my mic was muted. My mic was muted this whole time. So, I'll explain that later, but long story short, I have to do this episode all over again. Fortunately, I did not make too much progress, so we can get through that very quickly. In the last episode, apparently, I got some comments from my resident Shadowgate expert, TalesFan109, and apparently, I did not actually grab Key 2. Because it was over here, and I actually have to actively decide to take Key 2. And we're just going to move backwards here. Because, look, and I'll show you why I was confused. Key 1 is here. And normally in video games, whenever a key is used, you know, the player just kind of leaves it in the door and it's used up, it can't be used again. But this key is different. Shadowgate actually makes sense, and that threw me off, which is quite interesting. So I can actually cycle through and these goods and use Key 2, and let's see what happens if we use Key 2 on this door. Click! The key worked! It unlocked the door! What? Yeah! So now we can go through this door, and as you enter, you can see a sword and sling inside. And I was kind of worried that this was a trap, but no, these aren't traps. We can just take the sword and the sling. And the sling is what all these stones are for. Which reminds me, I gotta go back and take all those stones again. Before we take the stones, we need to use up a torch, because one of our torches is out, and we don't want that. And we can go ahead and take these torches. We can take every torch. And one of these torches is actually an item, instead of just a standard torch, which is interesting. Oh, okay, fine. Alright, so what we want to do here in the dragon room, thanks to TalesFan109, I don't know why I didn't think of this at first, but I take the shield, and it will protect us from the dragon, at least for a little while. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and try to take a bunch of other things. Take another torch. Again, flames fill forth. You don't know how much longer you can stand it. We can actually stand it for quite a little bit more here. So we can take the spear, and of course the dragon's gonna fire again. Again, flame spews forth. You use the shield for protection. It's getting hot. You don't know how much longer you can stand it. Yeah, I don't know how long the shield actually lasts, but I know we're going to have to take the hammer. And we will take the helmet. Ah! The shield melts under the intensity of the dragon flame. Your body fares no better. Oh, I took too many things. Well, shoot. Not even your best friend could recognize your burning body. Well, shoot. Okay, so this time we're going to not take the torch. Don't bother taking the torch. We'll take the spear. We'll take the hammer. And we'll take the helmet, and nothing else. And now we're gonna move out. Now, I wanted to kill the dragon, but nothing worked. The shield, the sling, the spear, the sling, the sword, nothing would let me kill the dragon, so we're just gonna have to leave that alone. Now, I'm gonna go grab, Actually, wait, no. Now, we walk up here. We'll go ahead and take this torch. I think this is the item torch. No, it's not the item torch, but there is an item torch. Now look what happens when we use the hammer on the mirror. Bellowing like some Norse god, you smash the hammer into the mirror, and this was actually the first mirror I tried it on. You shatter the mirror, revealing an iron door! Look at that! Now don't smash these other mirrors, because they lead to death. If you smash this mirror, the shards will just go into your body and impale you. Not this one, though, for whatever reason. And interestingly enough, I've tried both keys 1 and 2 on this door. It doesn't work. Neither of those work. So, which can only mean one thing. It means that this key here is key 3, and that's the key to the iron door. That's the key that we have to figure out how to get. Alright, let's do this. Just gonna save real quick. Let's go ahead and take a couple of these rocks here. And one of our torches is out, so we gotta go ahead and use up another one. So the big question is, how are we going to get the key from the skeleton and avoid the shark? That is a good question. Now, I have no idea how to, I don't know how to kill the shark. Just yet. Let's look around. Now, this is a trapdoor, that's death, and that other trapdoor is also death. What did I say I was gonna do? Oh, I was going to take these torches. Ah, see, there's the item torch. And that will be useful somewhere. I don't know where it will be useful at, but the torch is going to eventually be useful. I tried using it on that hole in there, but the game said, don't do that, so I'm not. Let's go ahead and save again. I think this is a good point to save at. Now, where should I do? So, let's try a... Can we use the spear? Can we, like, spear the key? I've tried using the sling. It doesn't work. Nothing happened. Imagine if I had a rope or something to pull the skeleton here. That's a good question. That's a good thing, but I have to work with what I have. What about the scepter? I still don't know what the scepter does. And I still have the sling. I have the sling, and I have stones, which are ammunition for the sling. What if the scepter... So it would take ages to clear this away. What if I used the scepter to clear the rock path? Could that even work? No. I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna try speaking to the skeleton. Because I know speak has to do with, like, magic spells and stuff. It doesn't seem to understand what you say. What you expected hasn't happened. Alright, so we're still kind of at an impasse. What can I do? Yeah, we are a Brave Knight. We don't have any spells yet, so we can't do too much with that. That's a good question. Can I use bag 2? And where's bag 1? What is bag 2 even used for? Imagine if I could use the shield to, like, swim in the water, like, as a boat. I don't think so, but... How we can use the water. What do you want to use? Oh. Use shield. Oh, so we can't just pull up the shield. I'm so sorry. Tails fan is probably just, like, face palming right now, like, oh my gosh, the answer's right in front of you. But, I just don't see it. I don't see what I'm supposed to do. I don't think I can do anything in this room until I've solved something else. And so, I have tried killing the dragon. I've tried killing the dragon in every way possible, but it doesn't work. I can't drop it here. Well, can I use the... Uh-oh! We're already out of another torch. I won't be saving until I solve this, by the way. Just in case you're worried about my usage of torches. So, the item torch can't be used here. And I've tried using it here. And I'm actually going to show you what happens if I try to use this torch here. Nothing happened. Let's actually just look around for a bit instead of trying to do things. It's a large pedestal with an iron trim. It's a pedestal. And so I feel like a statue or something could go there. I can't kill the dragon, and I can't... There's also a chest in the dragon room, which I can't take either. Until the dragon is dead. We can't move towards the dragon until the dragon is dead. Maybe I have to, like, go around behind the dragon, make it all the way around him before he dies. Maybe that's what this iron door leads to. I could find a way to get closer to the dragon. This room full of mirrors reminds you of the elfin funhouse at King Otto's fair. There's a area down there that there is something down there, but it also leads to death. So like, I think that way. There's also a rope down there, so I think we can like use that rope when we finally get down there to come back up. I actually have tried it on this mirror, the hammer, but I have not tried it on this mirror, but I don't wanna try it on that mirror, because that's gonna lead me to death, and I don't want to die. There's a slime? I know there's a slime in one of those chests. Are any of those slimes useful? Could I do anything with the slime, or is that just a death thing? It could just be a death thing. I am so sorry, everyone. I know this is just being lost, but I don't know. For whatever reason, people like seeing me be lost. I genuinely don't think that there's anything else I could do in this room. It could take years to clear this away, but let's try a hammer. No. It's useless. Key 2 did give me a sling and a sword. And I do feel that that has to be useful somewhere nearby. Some things have more than one use. Ooh, oh, I got a hint. I got a hint. Once I pressed, start. So, interesting. So, basically what happened was, after I got finished recording Hollow Knight, I realized I forgot to set aside some footage for the end screen. And so what I did to prevent having to separate the audio tracks, muted the microphone so that I could go film the end screen, and then I planned to unmute it when I was finished, so that I could film Burning Fight and Shadowgate. That did not happen. I filmed Burning Fight and Shadowgate, and I did not realize that I hadn't unmuted. Fortunately, though, both of these series are easily reversible. Both of those games were easily reversible, so I could repeat those later. I am so happy that did not happen on, like, Hollow Knight or Sky, because those I can't really undo. I would have literally had to go post-commentary. Which is not great. Yeah. So I tried using the shield, because I wanted to have, like, the shield as a boat. The shield is almost dead, so could I leave the shield in the water? No! Wait a minute! It's best if you don't do that. Okay, so I won't put the shield in the water. It's not gonna happen. What here could have an extra use? So obviously not a key. Obviously not a key. And I know it's not the torch or the stones, because I have tried, you know, hitting them. Maybe I could try again. So I'm not gonna save until I've redone this. So I will go ahead and use the sling, and of course you need a stone to put the slingshot. Well, yeah. All right. Well, I guess it has to specifically be in the order of sword, then sling. You've put the small stone in the sling, and then we're going to use sling on the skeleton. Whirl the sling over your head and release the stone. Not bad for a beginner. What you expected hasn't happened. So that was just a waste of a stone. Just like I expected. And yet I did it anyway, because I figured, hey, what if I'm missing something? I was not. Let's try going to another room. Don't quit now. So this one says don't quit now. And this room, you feel frustrated as you look around you. There must be a clue somewhere. Ha! There's different hints for different rooms. You can set things on fire with the burning torch. Yeah, well, I already did that, so... that's great. And that says don't quit now. So, that's interesting. I never noticed all the little hints that this game could offer. So there's a use for... some things have more than one use. Interesting. But what things, I wonder? It looks like something is behind the waterfall? What? That's interesting. Let's... it won't open. Can I take... you can't take the waterfall. That's interesting. So, what if I have, like, a spell? I probably need a spell or something. I probably need a spell or something or other to dry up the waterfall. To do anything with that. We're out of another torch. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to leave this one torch burning, and I will open up another one later, so I don't waste it. Some things have more than one use, but I might not actually have the thing necessary. Look closely at the hallway. Wait a minute. What's this? Is this a different rock? It's a stone wall. This stone seems to be set loosely in the mortar. What? Can I hit this stone? Pow! Ouch, that's smarts! Won't open. You sure? It's part of the wall. Oh, this stone seems to be set loosely. And so all of this, and then this says it's part of the wall. So that's different. So let's... look at that! The stone falls away to reveal a secret passage! What?! The wall is opened. Oh, look at that! There are two paths now! As soon as you enter the room, you see an arrow on the front wall. I don't want to take that arrow. Something tells me I do not want to take that arrow. Yeah, I can. So I can't take the torch. Interesting. I know for a fact that taking that arrow will bleed to death. I just know it, so I'm not gonna leave it. A finely crafted silver arrow is not uncommon in the Elven lands. A slab of concrete rests upon two stone supports some 10 feet from the floor. So I'm going to need something to get up there. basically. That's really interesting. What do I have here that could serve as a ladder of some kind? That's really cool. Don't quit now, so... Ooh, this is so good. I know for a fact that that I can't take the arrow. So I'm not taking it. It is very dark. Oh, that's so good. Okay. So we've opened up a new path. Don't know where else to go. Ah, it's almost 30 minutes, really? Is that all we're gonna do in this episode? I don't think so. Hold on a moment. Alright, so what else can we do here? I don't think there's much else we can do. At least not in this room. Oh! Oh! I didn't know I could actually just climb up there. The ledge wasn't strong enough to hold you. You fall to the ground and land hard on your rump. Ouch. Well, okay. So, at least I haven't died. What's this? It's rubble from the broken ledge. Well, can I take the rubble? No, I can't take the rubble, nor can I take the torches. I actually didn't know that the ledge was even reachable from here. Can I even go up there now? It's too high for you to reach. Well, okay, I guess we have to leave, because I am not doing anything with that arrow. Don't quit now. Burning the rug doesn't do anything. So there was a secret passage here, and that leads to nowhere. And what I want to do at the very least is I want to find... And that arrow, I don't think is... Even if I could take it without dying, which I'm pretty sure I can't, it won't help me with this scenario. So, before I end the episode, I want to find out how to get key 3. That's all I want to do. I don't know, I don't care how much I have to cut from this episode to do it. Can I use the sword in the water? How do I kill that dumb shark? What to do? What to do? How can I use the scepter? What does the scepter do? I'm finding all of these things, and I'm not finding any use for them. What are the bags for? Wait. Bags are meant to be opened. Cop coin. Oh! Oh! They have copper coins. Okay, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. Can I use the coins somewhere? Really? This pedestal does not seem to be very useful as of right now. don't think giving the dragon money is going to make it happy. What are these coins for? They might be really useful for, like, paying a toll or something. And now the bag, too, is empty. So what can I do with an empty bag? There is not much that I know how to do in Shadowgate. Oh my goodness. Almost 40 minutes of recording now. And I've barely made any progress. I've unlocked one room. I would like to look. Maybe I could learn more about the scepter by looking at it. This jewel-studded scepter is truly made for a king. I wonder if that's a hint. This room looks remarkably like the ones owned by the sirens of the Isle of 𝐟𝐸𝐤𝐷𝐷. Okay. What about this torch? There's something out of the ordinary about this torch, but you can't put a finger on it. That's okay. Hey! Wait a minute, this is no gold coin, but a brass slug. What a royal rip! It's a slug. What can I do with the slug? Yeah, what can I do with slugs in this game? 7 feet long. Finely forged silver. An ancient warhammer, which does not show the signs of battle. A gnome warhammer. It's a heavy shield. There are only a few dents on it, even though it's very melted right now. It's a small lever sling, long-range battles. Double-edged broadsword with druidic script. This seems to be the helmet of the sort commonly worn by hobgoblins. I wonder if any of these are, like, useful hints that we could use. Huh. Okay. So I've got to learn some spells, I've got to learn how this game works. Oh, and there's like a ghoul in there. Oh. Sorry. This torch is attached securely to the wall, so I can't move it. Oh, whoa. We gotta use the torch. Gotta use a torch. Oh. Okay, almost died there, but no worries. This torch needs to be fastened to the wall with rather modern-looking nails, so that's why we can't take the torches. I've been playing this for about an hour, and I'm still lost. I'm still basically just as stuck as I was yesterday, except I've discovered a new path somewhat on my own. I'm just gonna say that I can't do anything in that room for right now. Don't quit now. So I don't think I can do anything in this room right now. Try with all your might. Very sturdy shelf. Doesn't really seem to be anything else in here. Okay, so there is something that I do not have. that is needed for this section here. But where could it be, though? Let's try burning some of these bushes. Let's not burn the bush. Whatever it is, I just don't have it. Maybe it has something to do with this chest? It is securely locked. Uh-oh. Let's go ahead and light up another torch. Can I open this with a hammer? No. And taking that torch is death. Taking anything else here is death. Okay, so unfortunately that's all the time we have for today. We're not going to be able to complete this. But what I can tell you is that the key, the key to, well, getting the key, does lie with this hole and this pedestal. So there is something that these things have to do with each other. But I don't want to look too far into it because I want to still do stuff for myself. Thank you all for watching, and we're gonna try to we're gonna get that key next time on Dr. Volk.